Epstein sewer exposed. Elites swam in filth. Criminal donut R-rump splashed to stare straight into the Epstein sewer. Folks, stinking, overflowing with elite scum who swore it was just a myth. Turns out half the power players were dog paddling in that cesspool, suits soaked in depravity. This ain't just one dead pedo monster. It's a rigged machine of money, muscle, and muzzle that shielded him for decades. Victims, buried alive under ironclad NDAs, terror, and threats while the big shots partied on, docs dumped so far. Slam dunk proof of what we all whispered. Epstein's web snared politicians, CEOs, royals, global filth network with private jets, island hideouts, and a silence factory churning 24/7. Criminal donut R-rump, right in the mix, bragging about Epstein's terrific. Taste in young girls back in the day, flying Lolita Express, schmoozing at parties where the real menu was underage horror. He knew he partied, he walked free, because the system bends for billionaires. Worst gut punch, the cover-up crew. Lawyers crafting gag orders, cops looking away, media burying leads, fixers paying off anyone who squealed. Favors traded like poker chips, access, donations, dirt files. Powerful pricks knew kids were getting destroyed and zipped their lips because Epstein greased their wheels. Business boomed, politics purred, royalty grinned, all on the backs of shattered teens. This bombshell should have torched governments, jailed the lot, sparked global fury. Instead, news cycle yawned, scrolled to cat videos. Elites dusted off suits, flashed fake smiles, kept thrones warm. Untouched. Criminal donut R-rump, still golfing, grifting, gaslighting, like his Epstein bromance never happened. Rot exposed, stench lingers, but the swamp just added more bleach. That's the nightmare. Not the abuse alone, but the infrastructure of evil protecting predators while victims rot in shadows. Systems built to chew up the weak, spit out the rich cleaner than ever. Epstein's dead, but his ghost network thrives. Same players, new islands, tighter NDAs. MAGA mouth breathers, choke on your whataboutisms. I ain't debating conspiracy clowns or deflection drones. Facts dropped, files public, read 'em and weep. Criminal donut R-rump swam in the sewer, emerged smelling like privilege. Victims, still screaming into void, burn it all down. No mercy for child trafficking enablers. Expose every name, drag every secret into daylight. The powerful prayed, the system prayed they'd stay hidden. Time's up. Epstein enablers in suits, still strutting while kids' screams echo. These Epstein orbit scumbags, politicians, bankers, lawyers, royals, the whole rotten parade ain't innocent bystanders. They built the damn fortress. Poured the concrete walls, dug the escape tunnels, greased every hinge so the monster could slither free. Every friend who partied on the island, every suit who looked away from the parade of doomed teens, every enabler who cashed in on silence. They all deserve the floodlights, the handcuffs, the public gutting Epstein got, and then some. Corruption this deep ain't no oopsie-daisy. It's a straight-up trade. You keep my secrets, I hook you up with power jets, invites to the club where rules don't apply. Silence for access, compliance for cash. Once you bounce that first moral check, you're hooked, tainted forever, no bleach strong enough to scrub the stink. These pricks sold their souls wholesale and kept the receipts. What's vomit-inducing? They're still out there, large and in charge, holding Senate seats, corner offices, thrones, red carpet smiles, parading like saints while victims choke on nightmares. Weaponized their privilege like a club, then ducked behind respectability shields, lawyers spinning NDAs, PR flax whitewashing timelines, donors buying gag orders. Decay in a tux, rot with a crown. The system didn't just fail, it pimped for them. Criminal donut R-rump. Poster boy for the club, flew the Lolita Express, gushed over Epstein's young tastes, partied where the real action hid behind closed doors. Walked away scot-free, still grifting, still golfing, still gaslighting. His enabler pals, same deal. No consequences, just more power grabs. This is civilization's cancer, elite predators shielded by elite predators. Kids trafficked, lives shattered, and the architects sip champagne at galas. Spotlight every last one. Drag 'em from boardrooms, palaces, podiums. No hiding behind titles or trust funds. MAGA cultists stuff your deflections. I don't debate sewer rats or their fan clubs. Files are out, connections mapped. Your orange idol swam in the filth too. Choke on it. Burn the walls, flood the tunnels, expose the trades. No mercy for child exploit enablers. The decay ends when we rip off the suits and show the maggots underneath. Victims rose from hell. Epstein's girls outshine every coward in the room while criminal Donut R-Rump and his silk tie sewer squad partied with monsters. The real warriors were the girls dragged into that nightmare. Teenagers, kids, snatched, silenced, traded like poker chips. And yet, when the world screamed, "Shut up and disappear," they stood up, looked cameras in the eye, and spilled every filthy detail. That's raw guts. That's steel spine. That's power no billionaire can buy. These women didn't speak for likes or book deals. They spoke because the machine chewed them up and spat them out, and they refused to stay broken. Every courtroom, every interview, every flashback that rips them open again, they show up. Why? Because justice got auctioned off to the highest donor and peace got buried under NDAs thicker than phone books. Their truth is the only weapon left, the system. A joke. Cops took payoffs, prosecutors cut sweetheart deals, media chased the next shiny scandal, judges let predators skate. Criminal Donut R-Rump. Flew the plane, bragged about the parties, then memory holed it like yesterday's tweet. Meanwhile, victims got smeared as liars, gold diggers, attention whores. The machine didn't just fail them, it reloaded and fired again. But watch this. Every time one of them speaks, the walls crack. Every testimony chips away at the fortress. Their voices echo louder than any private jet engine or Mar-a-Lago toast. They walk through fire and keep walking. That's not survival, that's conquest. They deserved bodyguards, not body counts. They deserved headlines that screamed their names in triumph, not footnotes in plea deals. They still do. The elites hide behind lawyers and gated compounds. These women hide nothing. Their scars are medals. Their stories are indictments. MAGA keyboard crusaders, zip it. I don't argue with cult bots who defend pedo pipelines. Victims spoke, your idol partied. End of story. To every survivor still fighting, you are the storm. You bend steel with truth. Keep roaring. The cowards tremble when you open your mouth. White House hides Epstein files. Protecting pedos or protecting power. If the White House is slamming the brakes on full Epstein file release, that ain't classified bullshit. It's obstruction, plain and dirty. Gatekeeping evidence tied to child rape. That's not safeguarding America. That's safeguarding asses in high places. Criminal Donut R-Rump's crew, or whoever's pulling strings now, they're terrified of the flood. Ugly truth time. Only full sunlight nukes this rot. Dump every page. Names, flight logs, bank wires, creepy emails, the entire poison tree. No redactions for privacy when kids were the product. If senators, judges, CEOs, or ex-presidents pop up, torch it all. They surrendered any shield the moment they enabled predators or zipped lips for invites. Reopen the Fed probe, independent, no administration puppets. Public oversight, live stream the digs. Subpoena everyone who breathed near that island. Depositions under oath, cameras rolling. Lie, perjury slams straight to cells. No VIP passes because your donor list is fat or your golf buddy's orange. Criminal Donut R-Rump. Lolita Express regular. Jeffrey likes M. Young quipper. His name smeared across logs, yet crickets from the vaults. Coincidence? Hell no. Files stay buried, abusers stay breathing free, victims stay gagged. Systems rigged to recycle monsters. Victims earned every damn document. Public paid for the jets, the cover-ups, the plea deals. We deserve the unfiltered sewer map. Anyone blocking, drag him to court, strip titles, air the dirt. No more pressers to spew spin, courtroom chains instead. This ain't politics, it's survival. Hide the files, hide the crimes. Release M, end the cycle. Cowards in power want shadows. We demand floodlights. MAGA trolls, shove your conspiracies. I don't debate deflection drones or pedo apologists. Files exist. Release or resign. Burn the barriers. Expose the gatekeepers. Justice delayed is justice raped again. Victims shatter the lie. You survived the monsters, now they squirm. To every Epstein victim still breathing, still fighting, still here. You were right all along. Not crazy, not liars, not asking for it. You were hunted by soulless predators who owned yachts, islands, governments, and still craved your silence like crack.